Hey everybody, welcome back to my show. Before we get started, I just want to make an announcement. There's a knife show in the Lehigh Valley of Easton, Pennsylvania, Saturday and Sunday, September 27th and September 28th. So if any of you all are going, just drop me a line, either email me or send me a message in the comments. It'd be great to meet you out there and say hello. I don't get too many opportunities to go to these shows. This one I'm going to take advantage of. So thank you, and let's get on with the review. So I've got two really nice EDC fixed blades to review. The first one's going to be the Civivi Midwatch, and the second one is going to be the White River Model 1. A friend of mine, Bobby, has this knife, and he loaned it to me, and he said, you know what, carry this a while, let me know what you think. So I'm going to include it in the video. So why don't we do this? Let's go over the Civivi first. Again, this is a Civivi Midwatch. We've got a burlap micarta handle. Okay, we've got N690 steel. It's a real light knife. It's only 2.5 ounces. The overall length is 7.5 inches. The blade length is 3.25. And the blade height from the top here to the cutting edge is 1 3/8. And there's a lot to like about this knife. Besides the weight, I just like the belly of this knife. It's a real nice flat grind, nice clip point. You get real effective jimping with a nice up curve that you're not going to come off of it. The choil is excellent. I've got pretty big hands, and my fingers aren't going anywhere. They get locked in by this blade. So you've got a finger groove here. Between this choil, and the end, you can really get on this knife. The 3 holes here, some people don't like it. I don't mind it at all. Actually, it keeps the weight down on the knife. And I was also thinking, because the holes are here, it might be a good opportunity if you ever had to make a spear or extend this knife, that you can, tie this knife off and use these holes to do it. Just an idea, just something I was thinking about while I was looking at it. But the other thing nice about this is that you can blind index when you're carrying real easy with this knife. I mean, you just have to reach back. This is going to be your focal point right here, and whether you scout carry or however you carry, this becomes your focal point, and it's easy to index, and you can index this knife real fast. All right, you're not going to slip off this. You're not looking for a lanyard. You're not feeling for a lanyard. You've got everything right here, and you're not dropping this knife, and this knife isn't going to get taken away from you that easy, if that was the case. So however you carry your knife, you can position this to where you can index it fast, and it's accurate. I mean, it's just a great design. Now the White River. This is a White River Model 1. Okay, and this is S35 VN steel, made in the USA. You get a nice thick stock, full tang all the way through. Pretty good jimping on this also. Real good choil in the front. Again, I got all my fingers on this one, and my hand's not going anywhere. Now the scales on this, the handles are G10 textured, and it's got a real nice feel to it. The blade length overall is 7 inches as opposed to the 7.5 inches for the Civivi. The blade length is 3 inches as opposed to 3.25 inches on the Civivi. The blade height at its highest point to the cutting edge is 1 inch compared to the 1 3/8 on the Civivi. Now, some really good positives on this knife. Now, this knife is not going to take up as much real estate as this one will. And if you like that smaller, that 3-inch or below blade, this is a fantastic knife. What I also like about this is this knife will give you more blade stock, so it's going to work a little harder. You can see the difference there. And because of that blade stock, this knife weighs in at 3.2 ounces, as opposed to the Civivi, which is 2.5 ounces. Now, the sheath you have with this one, you can obviously get multiple clips for this knife. I don't have any here. When Bobby gave it to me, my buddy, it didn't have anything on it. So, but yeah, you can get all different adjustments to where you can wear this anywhere you want. This setup here is a lot smoother in transition than the Civivi. By smoother, I mean it fits like butter. It just comes out, and when it goes in, it's just smooth as silk. The Civivi's a little bit harder. Hear that? Now hear that? Big difference. Just as easy to take in and out. It's a little tougher on the Civivi to get it in, but it's pretty good. This is very good. Price-wise, the Civivi retail on Amazon goes for $109. The retail on Amazon for the White River Model 1, $149. So you're looking at a $40 difference. And you're going to have that same difference in the open market, where you can pick this Civivi up anywhere from $30 to $50. And you can pick up this White River from, around, I've seen them $90, $100. Okay, so 2 really good EDC carrying fixed blades. It all depends on your preference. But don't buy these knives until you get them in the hand. If you have the opportunity to go to a store and put a knife in hand, you don't have to buy from that store. But it's always a good idea to get to get your knives in hand, especially when you're buying fixed blades, and then order it from wherever you want, or buy it however you want. But I wouldn't be opposed to carrying either one of these. I kind of prefer this one. I just like it because it's lighter. It indexes better for me for the size of my hand, and I just love that deep that deep flat grind. But this is awesome too. They give you a nice high saber grind on this drop point. And this is kind of beefy. This is a nice hunk of steel they give you here. So I hope you enjoyed the review. You can't go wrong with either of these. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.